Time for the college rundown here at the U Sports Report, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the Dab Master, Mr. Tyler Ortega, is joining us to give us all news on the Lobos and things occurring in the Mountain West Conference. How is it going, Tyler?
Good, guys. Great to be back. I got to say it was a long weekend with the holiday and the state track meets, everything going on. But it is definitely great to be back here on U Sports Report.
That is it. That is it. Okay, so the Lady Lobos were on the softball field trying to hold it down. It was senior night. You were telling us before for the Lady Lobos. Let's go into it, see how they did. Were they able to come off with a win?
Well, for that, we'll have to wait and see. But as Khalil just mentioned, senior night, Lady Lobos taking on the San Diego State Aztecs here in Albuquerque. Let's get to those highlights. We'll pick it up here. Top of the first, Lauren Solis on the mound for the Lady Lobos.
Those are great-looking unis.
They are very fresh. That's a clean-looking uniform.
Top of the third here, Aztecs with a runner on first and a shot hit out to the shortstop. Unable to field that. Luckily, wouldn't do any damage for the Lady Lobos. Now at the dish, a flare going just past second base, and that's going to plate one.
They're looking strong. Lobos are looking strong. Looking good. Both teams have really excellent uniforms. I say it's a tie as far as the fashion look.
There you go.
Yeah, Mountain West finally stepping their uniform game up. Two ducks on the pond now for the Lady Lobos. Got a shot going out to right. That's going to be an RBI as the other runner will hold at third. So Lady Lobos getting it done with the sticks here in the fourth. Now moving on to the top of the seventh. Knotted up at one, runner on first. Big bunt, and she got her fishing.
Ooh, yeah, she did. She looked good. Went and dried her hand off to be like, see that? That's fire right there.
And Lauren Solis was dealing on this. So look at that. She's fired up, guys. Moving on now. Bottom seven, Lady Lobos last chance. Nothing doing. Like I said, we got some free softball going on.
Extra innings on senior night. What more exciting way can you imagine playing your last game at home?
Bottom 10 now. Solis still on the mound for the Lady Lobos. She's got a rubber arm.
Ooh, a little bit.
And a shot going out to the gap. That's a double for the Aztecs. Next batter sends another one out. That's going to drop right in front of Mariah Rimmer. And the throw to the plate, not in time. Catcher unable to handle it. And the Aztecs will take a 2-1 lead over the Lady Lobos.
It's getting tight. It's getting really tight right now.
Again, I know the graphic said bottom 10. That was top 10. Now we're in the bottom of the 10th. This is Carissa Haleman, who gets on. Notice there's 2 outs, guys, so the Lady Lobos already down to their last batter.
Okay.
Carissa Haleman with the single, and now coming up, the pitcher from the previous game, Lisa Rodriguez. 2-1 count, 2 out. Lisa Rodriguez, see you later. We're going home on a walk-off.
What? Oh, that is amazing. That is how you do it on senior night. Congratulations, Miss Rodriguez.
That's actually Rodriguez's first home run of the season. I couldn't think of a better time for that to happen. Incredible win for the Lady Lobos over conference opponents as Lauren Solis pitches the complete game. She only gives up 2 runs. 1 was earned, 7 hits, only walked 2, struck out 7, and that was Solis' 6th win of the season. So Lady Lobos getting it done in grand fashion on senior night.
That is a fantastic way for them to go out. Congratulations to you, Lady Lobos. Now the New Mexico men's baseball team, how are they doing?
Well, they kind of hit a little bump in the road this last weekend. They were out taking on UNLV out in Las Vegas. They lost game 1, 6-11. They won game 2, 6-2. And in that one, of course, Carl Stajuhar, he was 3 for 5, 4 RBIs on a grand slam, ladies and gentlemen. So Staj still getting it done. Andre Vihil was 2 for 2. Miguelis 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Tyler Stevens was on the mound. He went 8 innings. He only gave up 7 hits, 2 earned runs, walked 4, and struck out 6. So Lobos really needing to step it up here with this the closing of the season coming out. You know, as we're going to look actually at the number 2 and 3 teams in the Mountain West. Fresno State is number 2. They are hot, ladies and gentlemen. They've won 6 out of their last 7 games, and they've outscored their opponents 77-34 during that span.
That is quite the run disparity.
Yeah, so
that is a very big difference.
Fresno State getting it done with the sticks, and Nevada, the Wolfpack, are actually in 3rd. They're 16-8 in conference. They've won 7 out of their last 8 games, and just before that, they were 1-7.
No.
So these 2 teams getting hot at the right time. Nevada, in fact, will be coming down to Albuquerque starting on the 13th, 14th, and 15th playing a 3-game series here at UNM. So it's going to be a big one for the Lobos. They need to get off this little slump that they're in. It's going to be a big one, guys.
The Wolfpack versus the Lobos. I think the Lobos are going to pull this one out. Make sure you guys go out there to support the team as they're making their push to get to Omaha and the College Baseball World Series. All right, on the football front, we've got some news about a Lobo player getting a tryout, I hear.
Yeah, well, we actually spoke about him getting his tryout last week if you were watching U Sports Report. This is Ryan Langford. He's a former linebacker at UNM. He went last week, one of 16 players that the Houston Texans gave a tryout to. He was the only one to receive a contract out of those 16. So great job to Ryan Langford. As we have a little bit of film here that we can show you. Last year, he was 5th on the team in tackles with 53. Despite only starting 2 games, he had 2 sacks, 7.5 tackles for loss. He had a pick, fumble recovery, and he's now the 6th former UNM Lobo with an NFL contract.
That is okay. The Lobos stepping it up, getting that pro prestige going. I love it. I love it. Good luck to the young man. Hopefully you're able to make the team and make New Mexico proud, even more proud than you already have been. All right. Any other news going on in the state of New Mexico regarding college sports?
Yeah, we got a big signing for the Lady Lobos in basketball. Jaden De La Cerda, she's going to be a senior this coming year. She plays at Roswell High School. She's a 5'6" guard. She is committed to UNM for this next year. In the 5A state final, they beat undefeated Gallup. In that game, she had 34 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. And she got, guys, she just tore it up all season. She averaged over 20 points as a junior down there at Roswell in the 5A classification. So big signing here for the Lady Lobos. I think they'll be just fine with head coach Yvonne Sanchez's recent departure.
All right. Look, they got a huge signing and a guard. Look, in NCAA basketball, men and women's, you need to have a guard who can hold it down. And apparently this young lady is just that. Congratulations to the Lobos. Thank you to Mr. Tyler Ortega, the Dab Master, for giving us the college rundown. Coming up next, a certain member of the crew is going to brag about how their football team in South Florida kind of kicked butt in the draft. All that next on the U Sports Report.